Hello and welcome to your PembinaValleyOnline.com weekly news video update. I'm Vicki Addison, and here are a few of your top local news stories from the week of February 28th to March 6th. It seems as though this flu season has hit particularly hard within the Southern Health region. Dr. Denis Forget, Vice President of Medical Services for Southern Health, says there's been a fair bit of influenza A and B circulating, and more recently RSV, as well as a sprinkling of several other viruses. Dr. Forget says there is good news, as it appears the peak of the season has passed. He adds as long as nothing new pops up, he expects another 4 weeks of mild to moderate activity before it gets back to pre-flu season levels. Western School Division hopes to make a new vocational program available to their students. Superintendent Stephen Ross says the division is looking into possibly bringing pipe fitting and plumbing courses to Morden. Ross says there are a lot of opportunities in the area for careers needing this type of training, so it could definitely be a good addition to their programming. Ross says they're currently looking for feedback from the community on whether this particular program would be successful. Those who would like to give their feedback are invited to call the school directly. Earlier this week, Garden Valley School Division's White House was demolished. It was decided at the February 10th board meeting that the tender would be awarded to Triple L Excavating. For many former students of WES, this was a classroom, most recently being used as the division's maintenance shop. Board Chair Lori Dick notes there's a lot of history in the building, adding it's too bad that an icon like this had to come down. The upside to the loss of the well-known White House will be the addition of more playground space for the students to enjoy. Dick notes the division had looked to the Winkler Heritage Society to see if they could use it, but the logistics of that became too expensive. A new $4.6 million Manitoba Hydro project will soon be constructed at a site west of Winkler and south of Pembina Avenue West. The Planned Distribution Supply Center, or DSC, will increase reliability, lower the number of power outages, and shorten the duration of a power outage that may occur. A DSC is essentially an upgraded version of a traditional substation. Hydro spokesperson Scott Powell says the project will relieve some of the overloading happening at the current station and provide an alternate path to feed electricity into the community. Work on the DSC will begin this spring, with completion slated for November of this year. Some staffing changes are taking place at the Canadian Fossil Discovery Centre in Morden. Victoria Markstrom has recently been brought in as the field and collection manager for the museum. Executive Director Peter Cantillon says the position will entail managing the dig season and the students who come with it, as well as taking care of the extensive collection of fossils the museum houses. Markstrom says she's always had a passion for paleontology, specifically Cretaceous vertebrates, so this position is perfect for her. In 2014, she graduated with a bachelor's degree in geology at the University of Manitoba. Environment Canada is calling for a spring in southern Manitoba with normal temperatures and normal precipitation. David Phillips says after a month that averaged 6 degrees below normal, things should soon turn around. Phillips says March is historically 7 degrees warmer than February, and this time of year can produce melting even if it's below the freezing mark. Meanwhile, Phillips offers a sneak peek at their summer weather outlook, which calls for the months of June, July, and August to be warmer than normal. Phillips confirms winter in southern Manitoba ended milder than normal, with below normal precipitation, which is exactly what Environment Canada had forecast. And those were a few of your top local news stories from the week of February 28th to March 6th. For PembinaValleyOnline.com, I'm Vicki Addison. Thanks for watching.